Well, let's see here. I heard music coming from a candlelit building across the water. I found a covered bridge leading into the darkest part of the forest. A library full of intact slide reels hidden deep underground. There's a container marked with one of the vault seals, but its contents have been destroyed. I found a slide reel that shows the origin of the stranger and its inhabitants. Intact slides reveal the sacrifice that was made to build the stranger. I found a slide reel that appears to be some sort of error report. It shows one of the stranger's inhabitants jumping off a raft during a transition between areas and falling below the world. Okay, so now... yeah, so I have 2 error reports now. So I wonder what that's going to mean for us. Especially with regards to the sealed vault. I mean, the only thing we have left here is this endless canyon, excuse me. I was calling this area 1 the endless canyon, but this is actually the shrouded woodlands, which makes way more sense in my head. I was thinking maybe because of the large elevator down, that was the endless canyon. But anyways, what is going on? This is so weird. I'm wondering if we should try to go down in one of those transition areas. If there's an error report, I wonder if that means we can actually die. Because the other error report was, if you're dead and you die in the dream world, you don't come back. Well, I think we should try it. Let's try it. Let's head to the stranger. Let's fall off in one of the transition areas and see what happens. I mean, what possibly not could go wrong, I guess that's not what I'm trying to say. It's like, what? Why not? Why not try? I think that's kind of where we're at. Is it going to be important to getting the codes? Or is it just going to give us another area or something? My prediction is that we'll either get to a new area that'll either give us a code for 1, or for 2, it will... hold on, no. Just land like this. Nice cute little landing again. Man, I am just totally, like, blown away. I really don't know what's gonna happen. So my other hypothesis is we either get into a new area or we die and we actually just reset the loop instead of actually falling out of the dream. But this is weird. This is very odd for me. It's... not sure how I should be feeling about it, I guess, is where I'm going with this. Oh shit, I have to hurry. My boat is leaving, and not in a good way. Where's my raft? Raft, where'd you go? Oh, it's still over here. Actually, I was a little worried about that. Alright, let's go. I want to still set myself up in the second area, although it would probably be wiser to set myself up in the third area. But, it is what it is at this point. We've made decisions, we've decided our decisions. We can head to the third area when we're damn well ready to take on the third area, because the third area seems rather difficult. I almost want to visit the vault again before we try the Endless Canyon to see what that's all about. Yeah, sure, we don't have... okay, so hold on. First of all, let's bring back our motif. Where's my damn code? And second of all, let's visit the vault. We'll have this episode be like a weird miscellaneous kind of thing where we try a few things. Obviously, we're not going to die. We can't kill ourselves because we'll just reset the loop. But I wonder, I really wonder what this whole error report thing is going to mean, because this is the second time they've used that exact... actually, they've used... no, it's definitely this one. It's the second time they've used that exact term. So I'm assuming then we're not going to get a code in the third area, so I can say, where's my damn code? And then second, what I'm most interested in is what the third error report's going to be and how we're going to apply that stuff. Because once again, I feel like it's going to be a situation where we don't get straight answers, but we have to apply what we learned like we did in the base game, and like we've been doing this entire DLC to come together with a solution. The important part is going to be dropping off in a transition area and seeing what happens. The only other issue I'm seeing is there a specific transition area that's better than others with regards to how we're dropping off of it? Because then I worry that we will miss the proper error report. So maybe the transition zone between the shrouded woodlands and the moonlit, what's it called? The moonlit, starlit cave would be one, or the one between the sealed vault and the shrouded woodlands. I'm not sure. There's going to be some weird testing we're going to have to do. But that's okay. That's what we're here to do. We're here to try things, fail, and we're going to try to drop off in this transition area. So we're safely in the transition area. Okay. Well, that was certainly a leap of faith. Okay. Is this going to give us a clue or something? Are there going to be entities here? Wait a second. This is the vault area. We just blew out a lock. Do we need a code at all? Yo, what? That's something else, I'll tell you what. Is this going to give us more story? Now I'm wondering, will it open a little bit further if we let it? Look at that. That's so cool. Okay, let's just see. This is the usual story. This is the secret room that gave us the codes, which we knew this. This isn't new. And this is where they went to sleep. Yes, once again, we knew this. Okay. See if we get more, though, because once again, we opened a lock. So, no. Okay. This is the first area. This is the third area, so some error report's gonna relate to that. Is this like, I wonder if this is like a leap of faith, like an invisible bridge? I don't know. So, let's see. We fell in the transition between 2 and 3, and we stopped over here. Is that the dam breaking already? That seems very soon, doesn't it? That seems very, very soon. Oh well, let's try to walk this. Okay. Not really shocked, per se. Let's try to fall in a different transition zone. And see what happens. I love this, like, different error-ing. It's like trial and error, figuring stuff out, applying what we've learned. Obviously, we're still going to have to complete Zone 3 to find what the actual error report says, because obviously that's going to mean something. But honestly, I'm very interested in all of this. So let's try a different transition zone. This is the transition zone between 2 and 3. Let's try the transition zone between 3 and the vault. And if it puts us in the same area, it puts us in the same area. That's not... It's not a terrible thing, I guess. Okay, where's this gonna take us? I'm worried about it dropping us off. Like in a place that will kill us. But we tested this and now we know that it's in a not safe, or in the same area. Wow, this is crazy. It looks like this is probably the only access point related to this error log, and that's okay. Or this error report. I'm mixing up my words. Oh, what's this over here? Let's actually go and check. I think this is actually a drop down, so we're not going to get whatever this area is. Or maybe we will. Oh, yeah, okay. It's a different spot in the archive. I'm calling it the archive because of all these slide reels, but this is where we were before. As in when we completed the moonlit, not moonlit, the shrouded woodlands. What's over here? And how could this help us? It won't. There's only one way out here, and that is predictable. Okay, so there's more to this, obviously. And that's okay. Actually, we're not going to be able to herald our boat back, huh? How are we going to get past that light? Can we grab our boat from here? No. That's going to be an issue. A large one, actually. So let's see here. We block the dream. Block the eye signal. Dream, sleep. I have here dream, sleep, die. Error report. What did I say? Something said failed to wake up. Failed to wake up in parentheses die. Interesting. I don't think we're going to have much time for the third area, even if we did. I do want to head back to... Oh shoot, I'd have to fall asleep in the sealed vault itself to get back there, wouldn't I? Fuck, I think I kind of screwed myself. Yeah, I think I did screw myself here. Yeah, I'm gonna meditate, actually, and I want to spend some time on the rumor map looking at the error report for the one area. I think that's gonna be, like, the way that we actually extinguish the locks. So we're gonna have to pay extra special attention to what happens, when things happen, etc. So we'll be hastier here, and we'll head to our rumor map, and we'll spend some time looking. I am so floored, though, that we were able to complete one of the locks. I mean, that was something that I didn't expect, really. Let's just go to the river mode here. Okay, so we're interested in the Starlit Cove's Forbidden Archive. So here is the error report. The bell rings. The bell rings and it removes you. But that guy didn't come back. There's no brain, so your thing doesn't work. That goes back. Anyways, let's hold on. I found a slide reel that shows two artifacts being lit near a green fire. The first artifact lights after its bearer falls asleep, and the second artifact lights after its bearer dies. I found a slide reel that appears to be some sort of error report. It shows an alarm bell failing to wake up one of the stranger's inhabitants. Is there a difference in... Let's watch this one. Okay. Is there a certain spot we're gonna have to fall asleep in? Oh no, here it shows an elder walking in here. And he just straight up, like, has no brain activity. Which is very sad, by the way. I feel really bad. They look very anguished here. Okay, so he falls asleep. And he's there. Let's see what this one's all about. This one just shows them analyzing the eye. Okay, so here... The bell rings. If you have brain activity... and you're linked to the artifact, when the bell calls you, it'll wake you up. Here, they have no brain activity. And they're not woken up. So we can get through the alarm if we are dead. I can't tell if their artifacts are different. Because here it says there's a slide reel that shows two artifacts being lit near a green fire. The first lights after its bearer falls asleep. The second artifact lights after its bearer dies. So, okay. What if we kill ourselves on the fire while holding the artifact? If we die in the presence of the fire, our artifact will light and we'll still go to the dream world, will we not? That has to be a thing. And that way, okay, so if we go and sleep at the dam, but we do it by suiciding on the fire, we can go and blow out the other lock. I want to try that. I want to try it because that would be a really cool application that I thought of live that I sat here and worked it through in my head, and then you all get to see it. I think that would be really special because I think of a lot of things while I'm not playing the game, you know? Hold on. We're going to let our ship fix itself here. And by fix itself, I mean that. Beautiful. Okay, so we want to get our artifact, come back, take the shortcut to get to the dam, and then go underwater. And then all the fun will happen, right? Right. Oops, we want to push this in. I'm very interested if this will work. It seems really janky, and I think that's why I'm not confident in it, because it seems very counterintuitive. This is probably also the last way that we would blow out all the locks, but it looks like our last life will end up being applying everything that we learned with the error logs. So we'll swim upstream here a little bit. We'll try to use 2 lights, maybe that gives us extra power, who frickin' knows at this point. It's helping us move nice and slow. Perfect. Actually, that worked really well. Interesting, though. So the problem will be, if we have to do all 3 of these things to blow out all the locks in one life, we have to do it in the correct timing or else we'll get in trouble, right? Like, because if we kill ourselves to get back in, that means we can't go back out to make things faster, slower, change positions, etc. I'm very interested if this is going to work, though. This is actually, like, giving me a lot of excitement. So let's make it work, you know? I want to go this way, I think. Beautiful. I've never, like, been this excited in a non-tense way in a couple of episodes, besides when we obviously were triumphant a couple episodes ago, so I'm just so, like, this is very interesting to me. Anyways, let's just kill ourselves on this and see if we'll go into the dream world. So we died, right? So we should wake up in the dream world if we're right. Yo, okay. Alright, alright, alright. That's pretty hype. That's pretty hype. So this is probably the last thing that we do. Potentially. So we shouldn't wake up if we just walk this way. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe I did something like that. That's so cool. Like I said, I gotta pat myself on the back a little bit for that. I'm very, that's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, so we shouldn't have to worry when we literally just walk this road. Oh, we can't even hear because we're dead? Hehehehe. Alright. Look at that. Not bad, right? However, if we were to jump out of here, we would die. And our loop would reset, which would be annoying in general, but hey, we did something cool. Hey, hey, hey. Not bad if I say so myself. I wonder what the next thing is going to be. Is the next thing going to be bridge related? Like, what's this error report that's going to allow us to either walk this bridge, generate a bridge, or what? Like, it doesn't seem like there's like an alternative pathway here. But that means, and I say this with a heavy heart, we're going to have to do the third area. I knew we were going to have to do it sooner or later, but god damn it. Very sad. Very sad indeed. Okay, we did, however, get 2 out of the 3 mechanics that we need through the error reports. So, there are no codes. I'm sorry to say, well, I don't actually know. I can't be confident enough to say that. But it's sad to say there's probably not codes to get. However, we did gain knowledge, and we're building out our knowledge of the world by getting these error reports, getting to these archives underneath these scary areas. So while it's been a labor, it's been cool and scintillating nonetheless. Yeah, so I mean, I think honestly that even though the little detail, the fact that we've lost all of our senses because we're dead, it makes sense, right? Because we have no way to hear, so this isn't waking us up, right? The bells aren't waking us up, so we're literally being made to wake up out of our dream state. So that is so cool. That really is super cool. Now, I kind of just want to see what it's like to kill myself and then wake up dead. Let's see. I mean, I could have guessed that, right? Like, that was... It makes sense. I'm not surprised. But I mean that in the best way possible. Okay. You know, I wonder if we've maximized the enjoyment out of these error logs. Like, we put 2 and 2 together to figure out that those areas are close to where the sealed vault is. And let's see if there's just anything new. It doesn't look it. So, yeah, see these archives, they're all forbidden archives. I wonder if it would have been cooler to do all 3 of them and not worry about furthering things before the 3rd area, but maybe triumphing over the 3rd area is a cool way to get just the last mechanic to figure everything out. I don't know. I mean, I made the decisions I made, and I've gotten this far to figuring all this stuff out. So it's not super bad, right? Like we've done good work that I'm proud of. So I can hang my head on that, and I can say that the next episode or 2 on, I say this like I said, like very stressed out. We're gonna try the Endless Canyon and see if we can get to that Forbidden Archive to get the last couple of slide reels. Hopefully we get a ton more slide reels because it's explaining a lot more of the story. But with that, I'll just leave it to next time. This has been DuffKing56 with another episode of my Outer Wilds Eyes of the Echo DLC Let's Play. Thanks for joining me. I'm freaking pumped. See you next time. Peace out.